With 2023 behind us, a new year awakes, fresh starts, more opportunities, New Year's resolutions for brighter futures. With these years going by, always important to pay respect to the ones who bring us all those positive memories we'll never forget, icons to be forever cherished, never forgotten. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Here are the former NBA players who passed away in 2023. Starting with Chris Ford, forever known in the NBA history books, the first player to ever hit the revolutionary three-point shot as a member for the 1979-80 Boston Celtics, the 6'5" guard from Atlantic City, New Jersey, played college hoops at Villanova, went all the way to the championship game in 1971, falling to UCLA, drafted by the Pistons in '72, spent over 6 seasons in the Motor City before traded to Boston, the full-time starting shooting guard in Larry Bird's rookie season, started for the '81 champion Celtics, averaged 10.5 points on 50% shooting in the finals, retired after the '82 season, a 10-year career, averages of 9.2 points, 3.4 assists, 1.6 steals, became an assistant with the C's under Casey Jones, then Jimmy Rogers, winning the '84 and '86 title, working on the sidelines, promoted to head coach for Boston from '90 to '95, then coached the Bucks from '96 to '98, then the Clippers and the Sixers briefly, also Division III for a school called Brandeis University in Massachusetts, later a scout for the Sixers, then a consultant for the Knicks. Ford passed away January 17 from complications of a heart attack. He was 74. Charles Cotton Nash, former small forward in the 60s, started with the LA Lakers, then to the Warriors, before playing minor league baseball for 2 seasons, before returning to hoops with the Kentucky Colonels of the ABA, a 3-sport competitor, one of the greatest all-around athletes to ever participate for the University of Kentucky, 9 seasons of pro baseball, including stints with the White Sox and Twins, number 44 jersey retired inside Rupp Arena, member of the Kentucky Sports Hall of Fame, the New Jersey native earned his nickname Cotton Top in reference to his bright blonde hair. Following his athletic career, worked in real estate and coached minor league. Nash died May 23rd from an ongoing illness. Since the previous November, he was 80. Bud Grant of the Minneapolis Lakers, known as Harry Peter Grant Jr., most known for his time playing in the NFL, born in Superior, Wisconsin, enrolled in the U.S. Navy during World War II, the 3-sport athlete went to the University of Minnesota, selected both the NFL and NBA draft, 96 total games in the NBA, averaged just 2.6 points, 1.9 rebounds at 6'3", took his talents to the NFL after with the Philadelphia Eagles, played defensive end, then wide receiver, then competed in the Canadian Football League for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, a very successful coaching career, a 4-time Grey Cup champion with the Blue Bombers after becoming the youngest head coach in CFL history. Then coached the Minnesota Vikings, won the title in '69 along with Coach of the Year, one of the greatest coaches in Vikings history, led the franchise to 4 Super Bowl games, 11 division titles, 1 league title, and 3 NFC titles, later became an executive for the Vikings from '86 to 2022 and worked as a consultant for Minnesota until his death, an avid hunter and fisher in his spare time, as well as supporting environmental reforms, a life of sports excellence. Grant still the first and only athlete to play in both the NBA and NFL. Otto Grant played in the NBL in 1946, 1 year before the inaugural season for the Basketball Association of America. Grant died at home in Bloomington, Minnesota, March 11th at age 95. Felton Spencer, the 7-footer born 1968 in Louisville, Kentucky, after balling out in Eastern High School, attended the University of Louisville from '86 to '90, becoming the all-time field goal percentage leader at nearly 63%, selected by the Timberwolves with the 6th pick in the 1990 draft, having a 7'3" wingspan, a terrific rookie season average, 7 points, 8 rebounds, 1.5 blocks in 26 minutes, 6 total NBA teams played, including stints with the Jazz, Warriors, Knicks, 1 game with Orlando, and 26 with San Antonio. Never became the same after rupturing his Achilles 34 games into the '95 season. Spencer retired from the NBA after the 2002 season. A 12-year vet, 640 games, averages of over 5 and 5, later became an assistant coach at Spalding University in Louisville, Kentucky, at Bellarmine University, also in Louisville. Spencer died at the University of Louisville Hospital March 12. He was only 55. Lance Blanks. The 6'4" guard played 3 total seasons from 91 to 93. First 2 with Detroit, followed by Minnesota, averaged 2 points in 142 contests. Afterwards, went to the CBA, then Europe. Post-playing career, served as the GM for the Phoenix Suns from 2010 to 2013, after 5 seasons as an assistant GM for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also worked as a TV analyst for San Antonio in the 2005 season. Also a scout for the Spurs. Worked on Longhorn Network as an analyst where he played college ball for Texas. Unfortunately, Blanks died by suicide in Dallas, Texas, May 3rd. He was only 56. Whitey Waneda, known as Stanley Lee Waneda Jr., the 6'1" guard, lived a very long life, was the oldest NBA alumnus before his passing, also the only former NBA player to reach 100 years old, born in Pennsylvania, balled at Penn State, enlisted into the Army during World War II, played in the NBL in 1947. After his second pro season, locked his first and only NBA season in 1949-50 with the Tri-City Blackhawks, then the Baltimore Bullets. 59 total games played, averaged 5.3 points, 2.4 assists. For many years, coached junior teams, later worked in advertising sales and worked as a bartender. Has 6 children, 12 grandkids, a true legend of the game, played basketball with passion, the first former NBA player to live to 100 years old. Many more shall follow in his footsteps decades down the line. Waneda lived to 101 and 79 days old, passed away September 6. Brandon Hunter, the Cincinnati, Ohio native, played college ball for the Ohio Bobcats, went 56 overall, the 2003 draft, selected by Boston, played 2 seasons in the NBA, his second team, the Orlando Magic, 67 regular season games, averaged 3.3 points, 6'7" power forward, signed with the Bucks but way before the 05-06 season, went to the CBA, then overseas such as Greece, Italy, Puerto Rico, Israel, Turkey, and Germany, played until 2013, then worked as a real estate broker, founded his own sports agency called Hunter Athlete Management in 2021. September 12th, Hunter sadly collapsed while performing hot yoga in Orlando, Florida. No other details emerged. He was only 42. Terry Dissinger, the Indiana native, balled out at Purdue, the youngest member of the 1960 U.S. Olympic team that won gold, the 8th pick of the 1962 draft, a former NBA All-Star, started in the 62-63 season, won Rookie of the Year for the Chicago Cyphers, averaged 25.5 points, 8 rebounds as a 6'7" small forward, also stint with the Pistons, and last season with the Blazers. Didn't play for a few years due to military service, fulfilled his commission as National Guard, served 2 years in Hawaii, averaged a respectable 13.8 points, 5.6 rebounds for 652 regular season contests. Dissinger later completed dental school after retirement in '73, married for more than 50 years, has a chemical engineering degree at Purdue, graduated dental school in Nashville, said practicing orthodontist was even more fun than basketball, attended church regularly. A man of many skills, the former dentist passed away October 9th, he was 82. Johnny Green, known as Jumping Johnny, under 6 feet in high school, didn't play basketball till later. A former Marines Corps during the Korean War, then all of a sudden, by age 20, grew to 6'5". A former Marine-based football coach, a Michigan State alum, recognized Green's athletic gifts, wrote a letter of recommendation to Spartans basketball coach. Green later enrolled at Michigan State in 1955, became a star, career rebounding average 16.4, jersey number 24, retired, drafted 5th in the 59 draft by the Knicks, turned 26 years old as a rookie, became a 4-time NBA All-Star, best season average over 18 and 12, one of the most interesting careers. It appeared Green was going to be out of the league after the 69 season, averaging a career low 4.7 points, 4.5 boards, Until asking Cincinnati coach Bob Cousy for a tryout, Green had an insane resurgence, averaged 15.6 points, 10.8 rebounds the season after, while leading the league in field goal percentage 56%, even made the All-Star team at age 37, played till 39, 1,057 regular season games, 11.6 points, 8.6 rebound average. Despite a late start, Green, a 14-year career, one of the most bizarre paths to the NBA, from never playing high school ball to becoming the greatest unrecruited walk-on in NCAA history, an incredible athlete, one of the most unique players for his era. Green later opened a popular McDonald's near JFK Airport in New York, Jumping Johnny, truly one of the greatest hoop stories the world will ever know. Green died in Huntington, New York, November 16th. He was 89. Ryan Miner, the 6'7" small forward drafted 32nd in the '96 draft by the Sixers, didn't play a single NBA game. Blocked out by Jerry Stackhouse and Clarence Weatherspoon for his position, played in the CBA, but also played high-level baseball. A college World Series champ with Oklahoma, became most known for starting in front of Cal Ripken Jr., ending his consecutive game streak, 4 seasons in the MLB, coached baseball after, diagnosed with colon cancer, October 2022, unfortunately died from the disease December 22nd. He was only 49. Eric Montross, born in Indiana, played at UNC, also a baseball pitcher in high school, drafted by the Chicago Cubs, led North Carolina to the 1993 national title, picked 9th by the Boston Celtics in the '94 draft, 8 total NBA seasons, career 4.5 points, 4.6 boards, played for 6 different teams, announced his retirement at 31 due to foot injury, worked as a color commentator for Tar Heel Sports Network, supported many charities, sadly diagnosed with cancer in March, passed December 17th. He was only 52. Dedrick Willoughby, the 6'3" point guard from Louisiana, played at New Orleans, transferred to Iowa State, 25 games with the Bulls in the 2000 season, 7.6 points, 2.6 assists, his lone year before going back overseas to Italy. Sadly passed away from a heart attack July 19th in Atlanta during a pickup game. He was only 49. George Wilson, the 6'8" center born in Mississippi, played college hoops at Cincinnati, territorial pick, drafted 8th, 64 draft, 7-year career, over 5-5, played for 6 different teams, worked as a YMCA director, and lived in Fairfield, Ohio, competed in the Senior Olympics with basketball, also golf and horseshoe, died July 29th, he was 81. Bingo Smith, first name Robert, the 6'5" shooting guard / small forward, 6th pick of the '69 draft, very solid career numbers, 12.6 points, 4.2 rebounds, almost 10 seasons in Cleveland, one of 7 former Cavs to have his jersey in the rafters, 9 seasons averaging double-digit points, started with the San Diego Rockets, ended his career with the San Diego Clippers, suffered a stroke April 1st, died October 26th, he was 77. Willie McCarter, balled out at Drake University, 12th pick of the '69 draft, 2 seasons with the Lakers, 1 with Portland, 7-point average, 155 games, coached high school in Michigan after his NBA days, then coached at Detroit Mercy. McCarter suffered 3 strokes in a 9-month span starting September 2005, passed away in Jackson, Michigan, April 18th, he was 76. Walter Davis, the North Carolina native, a legend at UNC, 5th pick of the '77 draft, had one of the best rookie seasons all time, averaged 24.2 points, won Rookie of the Year, made 6 All-Star teams, 2 All-NBAs, one of the best pure shooters, averaged 19 for his career, known as the Greyhound for his speedy style and physical appearance, all-time Phoenix Suns leading scorer, a player young Michael Jordan idolized. His later years had back problems plus an ugly drug scandal, played in Denver and Portland, just 479 points shy of 20K, his number 6 retired by the Suns. Davis passed away in Charlotte, North Carolina, November 2nd at 69 from natural causes. Following his death, Davis received his first nomination to the Naismith Hall of Fame. George McGinnis, the ABA legend, 6'8", 240 plus, had the physical abilities and quickness. made him one of the best players for his time. Born in Alabama, grew up in Minneapolis, averaged 25 and 13 in the ABA, spent time with the Sixers, Nuggets, back to the Pacers, career numbers of 20 points, 11 rebounds, both NBA and ABA put together. Injuries led to a quick decline. 6 All-Stars, 2-time ABA champion, former ABA MVP, made the Hall of Fame in 2017, died of heart complications December at 73. Willis Reed, the New York Knicks legend, all-time great, the captain, Louisiana native, attended Grambling State, a pick of the '64 draft, a fierce dominating physical force on both ends at center, the 7-time All-Star, the ultimate teammate. Under Red Holzman's triangle offense, led New York to a franchise best 60 wins 1970, first player to win MVP, All-Star MVP, and Finals MVP the same year, made first team in all defensive first as well. Still to this day, had one of the most courageous moments, limping his way to playing Game 7 of the Finals, determined to win, ignited his team to the title, led New York to another title in '73, a career limited by injuries, averages of nearly 19 and 13, coached the Knicks too, also in college, worked with the Hawks, Kings, and Nets, then executive for New Jersey till 2004, VP of basketball operations with New Orleans from 04 to 07. The NBA legend passed away in Houston, Texas, March 21st from a heart failure. He was 80. Bill Turner, 6 years in the NBA, the 6'7" power forward, known for his time with the Warriors, an avid golfer, passed away at 79. Ernie Barnett, the Wilmington, Kansas native, played ball at Kansas State, 2 seasons with the Celtics in 54 and 56, 6'3" shooting guard, waited 2 years after college. After serving obligation in the U.S. Air Force as commissioner officer, became an assistant for his alma mater, Undertex Winners, then became an athletic director, known for his firm handshake, well respected within the K-State community. Barnett passed away April 21st, he was 93. Dick Groat, known as Richard Morrow Groat, born in Wilkesburg, Pennsylvania, the two-sport athlete at Duke, had his number 10 jersey retired in Cameron Indoor Stadium, the third pick of the '52 draft, 1 season with the Fort Wayne Pistons in the '53 season, averaged nearly 12 points, a 5'11" point guard, already made his MLB debut with the Pirates, served in the military before returning to baseball, made 8 All-Star teams, 2-time World Series champion, a batting title, and a former MVP, one of the best shortstops for his time, spent 40 seasons as a radio commentator for the Pittsburgh Panthers men's basketball team. Grohl died in Pittsburgh from complications of a stroke. He was 92. Floyd Kerr, born in Oxville, Mississippi, played ball at Colorado State, drafted by the Suns, the Utah Stars of the ABA, and the Dallas Cowboys of the NFL, never played a game in the NBA, played in Belgium, then coached his alma mater as an assistant, became an athletic director for several colleges. Kerr passed peacefully at home February 4th, he was 76. Ahmad Ali, the Florida State legend, played college ball alongside Dave Cowens, drafted by the Celtics but never played in the NBA, worked in state government and coached basketball in his home state, passed away March 5th, he was 73. Charles Jordan of the ABA, 1 season with the Pacers, 71 games, joined the 75-76 season, then played overseas in France and Italy, died at 69 after battling with diabetes and dementia. Notable mentions includes Brendan Malone, father of Denver Nuggets head coach Michael Malone, spent several decades mostly as an NBA assistant for several teams. He was 88. Bobby Knight, legendary college basketball head coach known for his intense personality. There will never be another like him. Also coached the 1984 US Olympic team, which had many NBA Hall of Famers. Bill Shawnlee, longtime voice of the Portland Trail Blazers. Herb Kohl, former owner of the Milwaukee Bucks. Rest in peace to all those part of the NBA community who passed away in 2023.